Stop what you're doing because something unbelievable just went down in the world of hip-hop, and it's got everyone talking. This isn't your average celebrity breakup or internet drama. This was raw, painful, and broadcast live for everyone to see. What used to look like a dream relationship just came crashing down in the most dramatic way possible. If you believed in loyal, lasting love, you might want to sit down because what just happened could make you question everything. Papoose, who once stood as a symbol of true love and loyalty, shocked fans everywhere. Instead of ending things with Remy Ma privately and respectfully, he decided to break up with her publicly right in front of cameras and a huge audience. But the biggest shock? He didn't just end it. He proposed to someone else immediately afterward. And not just anyone. He got down on one knee for undefeated boxing champion Claressa Shields. Nobody could have predicted this. 1 minute, people were celebrating Papoose and Remy as relationship goals. The next, they were watching everything fall apart in the most public and painful way possible. You probably remember the love story between Remy Ma and Papoose. It was the kind of romance people looked up to. When Remy was sent to prison, Papoose waited for her 6 long years. He stayed by her side, praised her in interviews, and never let fame or temptation pull him away. They seemed unbreakable. People would joke, if Papoose can wait for Remy for 6 years, your man can wait 5 minutes for you to pick a restaurant. They were that couple, the standard. But recently, something seemed different. Fans noticed changes in Remy's Instagram. Instead of loving couple photos, she was posting solo pics with captions about independence and inner strength. Some fans brushed it off, thinking maybe they were just busy or going through a rough patch. But behind the scenes, something bigger was happening. Then there was Claressa, powerful, confident, and successful like Remy, but with a different kind of presence. Papoose and Claressa both insisted they were just close friends, but people started asking questions. Friends don't usually go out to dinner several times a week, post cryptic messages about loyalty, or constantly pop up in each other's stories. Still, no one expected what would happen next. Everything came crashing down during a star-studded awards show. The event started off like any other: flashing lights, red carpet glamour, celebrities posing in designer outfits. Remy arrived alone but looked stunning and confident. Papoose showed up too, calm but distant, like he was mentally somewhere else. Then, the unexpected happened. The host teased a special announcement. Most assumed it would be something typical, maybe a tribute or a surprise performer. But instead, Papoose walked onto the stage, tapped the mic, and dropped a bombshell. He started by saying he had love and respect for Remy, but that his heart had moved in a different direction. Then he turned, looked straight at Claressa, and asked her to marry him on stage, in front of everyone, with Remy sitting right there in the audience. The crowd froze. Within seconds, social media exploded. Twitter couldn't keep up. Instagram comment sections blew up. YouTube was flooded with reaction videos titled, "I can't believe this." The camera cut to Remy's face. She didn't cry. She didn't flinch. She just stared straight ahead, her expression cold and unreadable. That's Remy Ma. She doesn't break down in public. But the pain was obvious. Claressa made her way to the stage smiling, like she had just won the grand prize. Some people clapped awkwardly. Others looked shocked, unsure whether to celebrate or leave. But it was real. Very real. As Remy stood up and walked out, the room shifted. She didn't say anything, but her silence said it all. Her eyes burned with emotion, and when she looked at Claressa, it wasn't just anger, it was betrayal. Papoose suddenly looked uncomfortable, like he hadn't thought this through. The energy in the room changed. Nobody knew what to do. Soon after, chaos took over the internet. Hashtags like #TeamRemy and #Remy deserves better started trending immediately. Cardi B posted a shady tweet, then deleted it. Fat Joe went live on Instagram looking confused and sipping tea. Even Wendy Williams popped up just to say, "I warned y'all, these men out here don't stay loyal." Remy left the awards show surrounded by security. She didn't yell, cry, or curse, just a quiet exit. Pap tried to follow her, but Claressa grabbed his hand, and that moment got caught on camera. TMZ was all over it. A reporter tried to get Remy to speak before she left in her car. She simply said, "No comment." Somehow, that hurt even more than if she had gone off. Things didn't end there. Soon, alleged leaks started spreading. People claimed Papoose and Claressa had been secretly dating for months. There were rumors about quiet vacations, private dinners, and even a ring spotted on her finger weeks before the public proposal. Then came the text screenshots that supposedly showed Papoose saying he felt trapped in his marriage and was ready to stop hiding. The internet went into full detective mode. Some fans said the messages were fake. Others zoomed in, checked dates, and analyzed every detail. Meanwhile, Remy posted one single image to Instagram, a plain black background with the words, "Real." Queens don't compete with pawns. That one line sparked 1,000 debates. Was she calling Claressa a pawn? Was she done for good? Silence followed, but it made the noise even louder. Rappers began posting subtle jabs. People picked sides. Snake emojis, crown emojis, cryptic quotes all over social media. Fans started rewatching old interviews, looking for signs they had missed. YouTubers released long breakdowns, analyzing body language and Instagram activity from the past few months. Then, Remy vanished. No posts, no public appearances, not a single update for 24 hours. One TikTok claimed she flew to Paris to reset. Another said she entered some kind of celebrity heartbreak retreat. Memes started flying SpongeBob, Kim K, even Oprah were searching for Remy. Meanwhile, Papoose and Claressa did the opposite. They stayed visible. They smiled for photos, did interviews, and posted videos of themselves toasting champagne. TMZ reported their private engagement dinner was filled with luxury food and fancy decorations. In one photo, Claressa was flashing a massive diamond ring. It was so big, people joked it needed its own zip code. Even the engraving on the ring made headlines, "Forever Knockout." Some saw it as a sweet nod to Claressa's boxing legacy. Others thought it was a cruel jab at Remy, like saying she'd been defeated in more ways than one. Then came the audio clips. A voice said to be Papoose's could be heard telling Claressa how he had felt stuck for years and that he was finally choosing himself. The internet was split. Some said he had the right to follow his heart. Others called him heartless for humiliating Remy like that after everything she had done for him. But no matter what anyone said, the one person everyone was waiting to hear from Remy remained silent. No tweets, no interviews, no fiery diss tracks, nothing. And if you know anything about Remy Ma, you know silence from her doesn't mean defeat. It means she's getting ready. And when she comes back, it's never quiet. It's loud. It's powerful. And it's unforgettable. So while Papoose and Claressa enjoy the spotlight, Remy Ma is off the radar, but she won't be gone for long. Because Remy doesn't disappear. She reloads. And when she returns, she's going to shake everything up. The real story? It hasn't even started yet. Chat Gap said, Remy Ma believed she had finally found something real, true love that she could count on. She wasn't hiding it either. She wanted the world to see her joy and feel her happiness. But just when everything seemed perfect, her world started falling apart. It all started with a grainy hotel surveillance video that leaked online. The footage looked like it came from the lobby of a luxury hotel. In the clip, Papoose and Claressa Shields appeared much too close for comfort. The date on the footage showed it was recorded weeks before an awards show where fans had already sensed something was off. People online started piecing things together, matching clothes, locations, and timelines like amateur detectives. The internet came to its own conclusion. Papoose had emotionally left the relationship a long time ago. The jokes were brutal. Some people even said the only thing more fake than his loyalty was Remy's new wig commercial. Then, a deeper truth came out. An anonymous source close to Remy spoke to a major gossip outlet and revealed that her relationship with Papoose had been rocky for over a year. According to them, it wasn't just a sudden problem. Those closest to the couple saw it coming. Remy, it seemed, was the only one who didn't. But the source also hinted that Remy wasn't going to take this lying down. In fact, she was already planning something that would make all of this look small in comparison. Once the blog published the story, the internet lit up. Theories flew everywhere. Was Remy going to file a lawsuit? Was she back in the studio cooking up a revenge anthem that would make Bianchi's lemonade look tame? Or was she sitting on some deep, dark secret that would completely ruin Papoose and Claressa's reputation? The online world split into sides. People started using hashtags like #TeamRemy and #TeamClaressa. Some fans were rallying behind Remy, saying she deserves so much more. Others claimed Papoose and Claressa were finally being real with themselves. Memes exploded across the internet. Fake magazine covers started circulating. TikTok and Twitter were flooded with dramatic reenactments and fan-made trailers. One person even launched a GoFundMe called Help Remy Find a Real Man. It raised over $270 before being shut down for being fraudulent. But it wasn't just jokes anymore. Real-world consequences started piling up quickly. Within 2 days of the scandal breaking, both Papoose and Claressa began losing business deals. A major shoe company backed out of a partnership. A bank that had been funding a youth boxing program connected to them quietly pulled out. Claressa's Instagram comment